Hi, it's been a while since I made a video like this. Today I'm here to answer some of the questions that you guys have sent me on IG the other day, and I'm gonna pick a few to answer. If some questions are too similar, I would just answer once. I totally did not prepare this at all. I don't even know that I was gonna do it today, but I just happen to have free time right now. If I don't do it right now, I don't know when am I gonna do it. So let's get into it. Let's see which questions I'm gonna answer first. So I'm not gonna name names. I'm just gonna read out the questions and I'm gonna answer them. First questions that I'm gonna answer is someone asked favorite moments from Causeway Jam. So my favorite moment definitely was I think getting stunned by SPD. I would say, okay, because this is not favorite matches, it's favorite moments, but that is one of my favorite moment during the waterfall, and it's just everyone getting so messy and so chaotic, and my first time having interaction in the ring with SPD. So I think that was one of the most memorable. But main event was really awesome, so I think that's my favorite moment of the night. What's one move that took you a while to get the hang of? I think for me, a lot of stuff that requires jumping, flipping, I am not good at those, but I'm trying. So those are any moves that requires a lot of jumps, height, flip. Those are the moves that I usually struggle to do or take, and those are the ones that I usually need to train more in order to get a hang of it. Would wrestling in America for indie promotions such as Reality of Wrestling somewhere down the line? Okay, so when I was younger, I definitely have the thoughts of going to the state, wrestling elsewhere, I think specifically USA. But right now, I'm more focused on just doing it for the fun of it. But I always say this, never say never. As if for now, there's no plan of going there. When did you start became interested in wrestling? When you were young or something like that? I don't remember if I've ever shared this. I don't think I've shared much about my journey or things about me like that on social media. I'm not sure if I shared it before in the past. I became really interested in wrestling was when I was 16 in high school. I remember watching AJ Lee. She really inspires me a lot. I think she was the reason why I started training wrestling. She is my inspo from the beginning and still one of the best. I remember watching her and I'd be oh, maybe one day I could be like her too. Maybe I could also be inside the ring, do all this cool stuff. And I thought she was really cool, and that's what really got me interested in wrestling in the first place. Someone commented and just want to say great work, and I just want to say thank you. I truly appreciate that. This person asked in Mandarin, but I have to explain it. I'll have to answer it in English. I'm sorry. Okay, this person asks, why do I choose to become a wrestler? I always feel I'm not really good at anything. I'm not talented enough. The reason why I love to do this is because I think wrestling is a very interesting sport. It comes with the drama. It's not just about the fight. I feel that's what made me so interested and hooked in the first place. I am very big on the character work, and I feel that's what got me invested. So I feel this makes sense for me to do it because first of all, I love to fight. I'm not talking about cat fight, but I fight. I love to fight. Second is that despite loving to fight, I am very girly. At the same time, I love makeup and I love clothes, and I feel this just makes sense because it's a combination of both. And third is that I actually love acting. So it's like all of this combined together, it just makes sense because it literally say what I love to do. It's like I get to fight, I get to like be dramatic, I get to have like my own persona, I get to work on my character, and I get to dress up for it as well. I get to like do my makeup, I get to look nice. It's just all of this, it just makes sense, and I feel like there's just so much more to it. My character is that like I'm pretty, I am like hot, I am smart, and I can fight. So that is why I chose this sport, and until these days I still love every bit of it. Okay, so before my camera dies, I'm gonna quickly answer. Okay, so to be a wrestler in my MyPW, do you get to be the character you want, or they decide? Let's say you are someone like new, and usually it's still very much like they still give you like a lot of freedom. They will just maybe give their opinions and also suggestion to what makes sense to you, because let's say if you are like extremely small and you're trying to be like a powerhouse, that doesn't really make sense. So they will usually suggest you something that they think that is more suitable and that might works for you. Let's finish this off with, okay, do you want to wrestle full time? When do we get to see you in WWE? I honestly don't know, but let's just continue, train hard, work hard, and to see where this journey takes me. And I'm happy and excited to just go with it. I pretty much answer most of the questions, and I am just so glad that this time around questions are more like appropriate and more relevant. But I do love answering questions like from you guys. If you guys have any more questions in the future, as long as it's appropriate, like I say, I am more than happy to answer them and to let you guys get to know me a bit more. Okay, before I end this video, I just want to give a quick a shout out to Kick to the Gut podcast. I've watched the review, and I just want to say I am very happy to hear that you guys say that my match was one of the better matches, and also I really do appreciate the kind words. I feel like a lot of people are gonna like disagree. I just want to put this out there is because I feel like people are gonna have like mixed like feelings, or like I'm gonna disagree. But to me, usually when people like compliment me or say something like, oh, like, oh, you did great or whatever, yada yada, I would just take it as like, oh, maybe I've improved. I don't immediately think that like I'm better than anyone else, or like my match was the best, or I'm the best. I'm still gonna continue work hard, and I'm still gonna continue training. I'm still gonna continue to improve. I still think that I have so much work to do. I want to say this is because I am sometimes pissed that people have a lot to say, and that is okay. But I also want to put this out there. People that usually have a lot of things to say are also the people who don't know me that well, who don't like see my hard work, the amount of the work that I put in and outside of the ring, during or after training. Whatever the fuck you guys had to say, I really don't care, because you guys are the people who don't know me, don't see my hard work, and I certainly don't owe you guys any explanation. To the people who like continue to support me, I just want to say I appreciate it so much, and I hope to continue to improve, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.